Ah, a passenger. Having a pleasant voyage, I hope? You appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age. So my hunch was correct. This may be no surprise to you then, but we have some extraordinary sights coming up shortly.
Oh, what's that over there?
Mountains? Attention all... I am your captain, Victor Lassalle. Allow me to express my gratitude to you for sailing with us on the Adamas today. If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find Obel... This current bout of clear weather lets us see the myriad patches of land, both large and small, that populate these waters. It will be quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Salcedo. So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands. Understood. Let's make haste.
My word! What a magnificent sight!
Obelia Gulf, huh? Sure doesn't disappoint. That reminds me, Adel. You said you were looking for a western archipelago before you came to Asteria, right? There any chance this might be... Whoa! A little close for comfort, don't you think? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like that? Hey, Adel!
Men, prepare to hunt. Behold thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom. Now, shout forth the name of our God!
Har!
Huh?
It can't be! Pirates!
So he did hire mercenaries.
Shield wall! Charge!
Stay behind us, Doc!
Oh? You another one of them mercs? Bit on the puny side, ain't sure you know which way. What a joke! What? Enough chit-chat!
How's that? No way! What a joke!
Rotten punk!
You bumbling... How long does it take to handle...
Our fault, ma'am. The kids...
Oh, really? Fine then. Done saying your prayers?
Oh! Here it comes!
Whole lot of...
Try not to lose...
Princess. I must ask that you stand down.
What?
We have already apprehended the captain. Right this way.
So those are pirates.
Oh, boy.
Captain Victor LaSalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment! This is the last time, I swear! Whatever you do, just let me live!
We both already know how this goes. Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
Woof! Guess good eats are a given when you set up town by the ocean. The stuff you get further inland just doesn't compare to fresh seafood.
That aside, it would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time being.
Yeah. Who'd have guessed the Adamas was cruising through these waters illegally? Obviously, the captain already paid the ultimate price, but I hear they're even seizing his ship as compensation for all those unpaid...
It leads me to wonder what the story is behind this Balta Sea. To their credit, they did let Adel loose after determining he was merely a...
Doesn't make those lugs any less hot.
Like Normans.
Norman.
There are lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, raiding towns and the Balta Sea...
Sounds like your typical pirates to me.
I was given to understand that the entire
Rumor has it that not even the Empire, the Normans, have had an eye. Some say that it spares us...
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the adult?
I did. Captain LaSalle was treading a dangerous...
Won't argue with that. Those pirates had no right to waltz in like they... Why should any of us have...
Shush! I can sympathize, but that sort of...
Oh, I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like they get the warmest...
As would be the case in any town. Now, though on that subject, they're...
Oh, yes, that's true.
That reminds me, these islands wouldn't happen to come with any
Is that your reason? I can't guarantee that... Aha!
Really?
Well, legends tell the throne is said to be hidden,
How about... Who are you fooling?
Oh, what? Let him chase their dream.
Heck, forgive him. Say that
Well,
makes me want to spend
I
I think you've had quite enough for one day. Our apologies for...
Nah.
like they mentioned, 3 of you are going to be lost if you have any issues during... Of course, well...
I know the trap.
Quite right. Upon our arrival,
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't...
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah.
Well, the docks are always and the red hair...
No joke?
seems we have...
Sure do. Let's get out there and... you two. This is where we split up for now.
Indeed. I'll be heading to the local clinic. I may just take a look around town as well, seeing as we're extending our stay.
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time then. Adel, I'm guessing you're also gonna...
Me. Seek me.
Adel, you good? If you're sure. Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's time to start scoping this place out. You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the militia, huh, Adel? Catch you both later then.
You there, with the red hair.
Well, here's an unfamiliar face. You must be one of the passengers from the Adamas. Is everything all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
Sorry for calling to you out of nowhere like that. We each have a child about the same age as you, so our motherly instincts kicked in.
Honestly, who do those Balta hooligans think they are, wreaking havoc left, right, and center? They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel crossing Obelia Gulf, and plunder anyone who flouts it.
Some ships, like the Adamas, will try and make their way through without drawing attention. But when they're found out, they wind up like Captain LaSalle.
Because ships that do pay the toll get escorted to safety by the Balta Sea Force themselves. In that sense, they do their part to maintain order throughout the Gulf, which is why the Roman Empire turns a blind eye. When all is said and done, as long as we live here, those brigands' word is law.
There are far fewer instances of pillaging than before now, so we can only assume this is for the best. Still, it would be nice if our mayor could put his foot down every once in a while.
I pity the man. Having to deal with our complaints and the Sea Force's demands has him between a rock and a hard place.
Well, that's what he signed up for when he took on the job. Anyway, you just be sure to stay out of their line of fire.
You got a job for it? Huh? Wait a second. Don't tell me. You're here to sign up for the militia, right? Never seen you around, but... The name's Gren. How about you? Adel, huh? Man, oh man. Wait. Let me guess. It did used to be slightly better. But the mayor slashed our budget in order to keep the militia. When the Balta Sea Force says jump, he asks... Oh man, our commander's not in right now. He should be back tomorrow. Call it a hunt. Calling all you!
I've got to say, the quality of his Spanish leather goods is on...
One might say the same of Obelian, Rome and Hispan... That attire!
Well spotted. However, I find that being a tradesman's...
They say Norman.
I'm flattered.
It's thanks to the Balta Sea Force. They're the ones who make sure
Not having those persnickety I very much look
On a separate, the militia recently informed me that an incident has blocked the highway. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Well, it's nothing I'm not... Shouldn't be...
Seek.
right here. Find me. So, can you... This... My name, Adel. So, I have...
So the shell spoke to you. As for this mana you mentioned, can...
Well, of course it is. You only just got it a little while ago. That wolf I talked up a storm with the...
It may well be.
The Balta Sea Force mana. Doesn't seem to tie in with that... You know what? That's one way to put it. Sorry to hold you up like this.
Oh, not at all. It was you who allowed me to come along for the ride to begin with. Besides, I can tell Adel has no intention of leaving for Celceta as long as something's afoot.
Nothing like a little intrigue to spice up a trip. Finding that girl's gonna be a tall order, though. This Gulf's got more islands than you can shake a stick at.
The first step is to gather information. You'll also be in need of a ship.
I'll put my new job down at the harbor to use and poke around for some intel.
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic has hired me on as a temporary physician. I'll see if I can't find someone in town who's willing to lend us a hand.
Sounds like a plan!
Well, sorry. There's something I need to do. You're probably full of questions. Just think of this as us. So you... I won't... power of mana. How'd you get your hands on it? You didn't use it back on the Adamas. I could say that much. Leela? Never heard of her. Mana, on the other hand, is my people's concept of a formless power, imbued in a sword. It brings forth only those chosen by the All-Father Har. Out of the Sea Force, and blood and thunder. Krieger. Put mana. What in hell did you just do to us? At least now I have a good grasp. We're finished here. And what would I gain by answering them? I'm a Norman. A pirate. Can't handle that? Then pack your bags and see yourself out of Obelia Gulf. Son of a... You! What did you... Don't exactly... Hey! Quit gawking and help! Either we get the... I hate to say it. You know... What a mess. We'll have to stick together for a... My name's Karja, daughter of Grim... Well, no. Silver by the heart.